Alright, sounds like the recording should have started by now. I hope the sound settings are actually okay now. I apologize for the slight buzz you might hear in the background. Not really, haven't really gotten into recording these kind of videos before. Just gonna try it out with this fun little indie game. But my microphone is, well, not the best in the world. It's quite an understatement. But I've tried to balance the volume so that it won't be too much of a bother. I just hope you can actually hear me now over the narrator in this game. But we'll find out. Let's just start the game and see how this is. This sure looks like a lot of fun to do. It'll be nice to have someone to talk to, even though I don't know if
This is the
anybody's
story
listening.
of a man named Stanley.
No, you're already wrong there. My name
Stanley
isn't
worked for
Stanley.
a company in a big building where he was employee
Fine,
number
fine, my name is
427.
Stanley.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons.
I have my own room. That's kind of
Orders
nice.
came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
So I'm basically playing
This
an
is what
MMORPG.
employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending,
Stanley was willing to
relished
pay a
every
monthly
moment
fee
that he
for this.
came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley
Well, some people just
was
find the work that's right for them.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
Stanley had
Something
a
he
stroke.
would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Wednesday morning,
No one
sun
had showed
server
up to give
downtown.
him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk
For the
and stepped out of
longest
his office.
time. Whoa, for the longest if you'd say... Oh wait, no, I'll try to limit the singing, but it's kind of a habit. So, what I've been seeing from this game is that the narrator is just going to be telling me whatever I should do, and of course, I'm going to do the exact opposite of that. So, I'm not going to step outside my office.
But
Just
Stanley
gonna stay
simply
in.
couldn't handle the pressure.
See
What if he
what the
had to make a
narrator does with
decision?
this.
What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
thing
Just
to do
stay
now, Stanley
inside.
thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me.
Well, I
Nothing
can't really
will break me.
Stay
And
here
here I can
forever.
be happy forever.
No, I said
I
not
will be
forever.
happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years
I
gone
don't
by?
know.
He no longer
Maybe I
had the
should look at
ability
this
to
clock.
tell.
That
But the one
tells
thing
me
he
that
knew
it's
for
just been a
sure,
couple of
beyond
seconds.
any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come.
I'll just
Eventually,
continue.
someday, they would arrive.
Wait.
Soon, very soon now,
I can't
this
open
will
the door?
end. He will be spoken
Wait,
to.
wait.
He will be
No,
told
no, no, no,
what
no, no,
to
no.
do.
Let me out.
Now
Let me
it's
out.
just a little bit closer.
There's nothing to do here. Let me out.
Now it's even closer.
Let me
Here
out.
it comes.
Here it comes a loading screen. Oh no. Here it comes. We're restarting the game for you. Alright, that's alright. Just remember not to close the door this time. Or at least not while I'm inside. There we go. It should be safe. Can I not... What kind of doors are these? Never mind. Of course, this one is locked as well. This one's locked.
Oh, please.
This one's
Are you
locked.
really just doing this for the achievement?
Yeah.
Click a door 5 times.
Yeah,
Is
I'm an
that all
achievement
that you
hunter.
think an achievement is worth?
No, not really.
No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A
Oh,
measly
come on.
5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20
20 times. I
I
can
would
do
say
that.
that's the
click it
kind of
20
effort that
times.
warrants recognition.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is gonna be a very boring playthrough like this. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Come on, give me my achievement. Come on, give it to daddy. Come on. Wait, I have been clicking the door, right? Come on. Achievement. Achievement now. Give me an achievement. No? You told me I get an achievement at 20 clicks. Why am I not getting an achievement? The phone is ringing, by the way. Someone should answer that. Hello? Final. I'll answer the damn phone then. Wait, is this one? Which phone is this? Hello? Oh.
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today.
Why didn't you call me on my
milk,
own phone?
Cereal, dish soap, spaghetti,
This
get
is
a thing of sugar,
I'm
some
427.
bread, and coffee beans,
And
whichever ones you
434.
like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
It seems like I have a girlfriend at least. Damn it, why didn't the fucking doors give me the achievement?
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the
Oh, there we
satisfaction
go.
of witnessing true effort for
50
a noble
clicks?
cause.
Really?
Perhaps 50 clicks will do it.
I already
Yes,
fucking
almost
clicked the door
certainly
50 times.
50 clicks.
You didn't give me an achievement for that. Damn it, now I kinda want it though. Guess the narrator is playing hard to get with me.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see
Fine.
commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417. 417, alright. Wait, I kinda said I was not going to do what the narrator said, but then again I want an achievement. Fuck this computer. If you're not gonna show up at work, I'm not gonna save before I turn it off. Now, these are some, this is an interesting view. I feel like this is more like a normal view, unless you live in the Netherlands, like me, where we don't have mountains, but we also don't have a bright whiteness outside. Oh well. Door 417. 417 here. Fuck this guy's work. Fuck this guy's... Wait. This doesn't have... Ooh, I can walk on the table now. That's good, because apparently this game won't allow me to jump. Which is kind of annoying. I mean, I probably won't need to jump. But still, I kinda miss it. Oh wait, 417. Here we go, let's click on this one.
Great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
And then when I click on door 437, you're gonna make me click on another one, aren't you? Asshole.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
You know, just because you're fucking with me about the achievement, I'm gonna take the door on the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah. That's exactly what I want to do. No, wait, that's exactly not what I want to do.
Truly a room worth admiring. It had
Well,
really
at
been
least can
worth
get
the
some soda
detour
here.
after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed
Let
room.
me guess, this isn't
Stanley
worth
simply
either.
stood here, drinking it all
Just like
in.
that one computer that wouldn't turn off. Come on. This is all I want to be drinking in. Not the atmosphere of this
Yes,
shitty little room.
really worth it being here in the room.
Come
A room
on.
so
Is it-
utterly captivating that even
Why
though
isn't this
all your
working?
co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here
just
you
want a
sit
can
looking
of
at these
soda,
chairs
come
and some
on.
paintings. Really worth it.
I'm not gonna get what I want in this game, aren't I?
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy.
All
and
I
reflected
am obsessed
poorly on his
with
overall personality.
Getting something to drink.
It's possible that this is why everyone
Although actually,
left.
I already have something to drink, but I guess Stanley wants to drink as well. Kind of
Stanley
hoping.
sat around waiting for more dialogue.
I was just about
When
to
a
say I
long
was
time
kind of
had
hoping
passed
for
and
more
there was
dialogue.
no more,
Or
he
it's kind of
decided
more
that
like
the
a
game was
monologue.
trying to send him a message.
Come on, say more stuff. Say funny, annoyed stuff, narrator. Come on. Whoa, this is kind of pricey, by the way. Are they trying to rip me off? Just gonna... Final. No more dialogue. Monologue. Narration. Whatever. I'll move on then.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Yeah, before we go back to business, I'm gonna look for some soda. It's
Stanley was
is
so
thirsty.
bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I thought it just said that I was great at following directions. Although I'm kind of disproving that now. Kind of out of character for Stanley. Caution. Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. Alright. The bottom word, the top word on this sign says danger. Sorry. I guess I'm just childish like that. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion. Penalty for jumping off the car. Oh, that's pricey. And then again, if you're going to jump off this, I don't think you're still going to have to pay that amount of money, because I think you're going to be... Oh, I think you're going to be dead then.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong
Unless
foot
you're
here.
clever like me
I'm
and you're
not your
going to jump
enemy,
over...
Really, I'm not.
Fuck!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged
Yeah,
to
that's
his death.
that's totally what
Good
happened. I
job,
was
Stanley.
trying to be in control.
Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I totally didn't feel like jumping to the other thing. That's totally not what happened. Just trying to exert my control over this game. Right.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
That they were having
Stanley
a party and
decided to
didn't
go to the
invite
meeting
me.
room. Perhaps he had simply missed
Wait,
a memo.
This looks slightly different now. I thought I could just rush back to the point where I was
When
earlier.
Stanley came to a set of two open... This was not the
No.
correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
No, I just want to get back to the point where I
Wow.
jumped to my death.
Yes, this room...
Now I'm even more sad
But
on
eager
jumping
to
to the
get
wrong
back
place.
to business, Stanley took the first open
Without
door on his
forgetting
left.
that I actually can jump.
Stanley was so bad
Wait,
at
why is
following
there even a
directions,
sign
it's
here
incredible
that
he
you
wasn't
shouldn't
fired
jump
years
if you
ago.
can't even jump? That's... Alright.
Look,
Alright,
Stanley,
I
I
can
think
appear
perhaps
there.
we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your trust in someone else
Alright,
can be
now
difficult.
we have a bit more
but
height.
the fact is that the
There we
story-
go.
What?
Yes, I
Really?
made it.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
But sometimes you have to
Let me
find your
prove
own
it.
way.
Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Wait,
Give me
this
a
this one
chance.
does actually say danger. So it wasn't completely lying before. We're up to putting letters indoors now. This is a revolutionary change in the game. Hello, my name is employee 2B5.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
No, Stanley walked through the blue door. Stanley likes Doctor Who.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red
Yes, the
door.
red door. No.
I still don't think we're communicating properly.
Wait.
Stanley
Where's
walked
the blue door?
through the red door.
Where's the blue door? Oh, there's the blue door. There we go.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley.
Uh-huh.
You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well,
Yes.
don't let me stop you. You see?
Ah,
There's nothing here.
It's a
I
nice
haven't even
orange
finished building
room.
this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed
Absolutely.
developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it
Yes.
worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yeah, because I want to know how
don't
you
think
deal
I
with
put a
this.
lot of time into that. because I did.
Other people have
And in the
probably
end,
done
it
the
was all
normal
for
story.
nothing, because this is what you wanted to see.
Or is this what
Help
everybody
me here,
does?
Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better?
A
What
jumping
did you want
button.
to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
Jumping.
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing
Although
so
vehicles would
far.
be cool.
Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
All right, sure.
There we go. A third option.
Yeah,
This already
well.
feels leaps ahead of where we were before.
Huh.
Go ahead, Stanley.
Seems
Take
like
it for a spin.
something went wrong here. Wait, can I go through here? Nope. Damn it. All right. I'll finally listen to what he has to say and
Okay,
actually
I'm
take
going to
this door.
stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices?
Yeah.
Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Yeah, no, I like the fact that you're giving me more choices.
Aha!
Although, no, wait,
You
wait.
see, I
I'm gonna
knew
give
I
you a
was
4.
onto something. Where do these flashes
you
of
still didn't give
inspiration
me a
come
can of
from?
soda.
How did I know the game
Damn it.
needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I
The
think
one
I've
where I
knocked it
fell
out of
to
the
my
park with
death?
this one. Let's take a look.
All right, let's see. Oh, hey, this is pretty cool. Leading board. So there are more Stanleys. That's wait. People can win awards. How do you win awards? I want to win. Oh. Whoa. Okay. All right. Well, let's go back to the orange door.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Just a little.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing.
Yeah.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect.
That sounds good.
Let me boot it up.
All right, we're going to a completely new game now. To be fair, walking around in an office, not very
In this
exciting.
game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button
Look
to
at
move
the
him back to the
baby.
right. And if he reaches the
Look at the
fire,
fire.
it's a very meaningful game. All about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice.
But I'm not
But
really
of course,
interested
the
in
message
family
of the
life.
game only becomes clear once you've been
I
playing
actually
it for
kinda wanna
about
see the
4
baby
hours.
burn.
So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to
4
keep notes on your
hours.
experience.
Fuck no. We're gonna make the baby burn. Burn, baby,
You
burn.
heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or
Yes.
purely to spite me?
Well,
Because
both,
if it's the latter,
actually.
well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over.
Yay, I beat the
Thank you for
narrator.
playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
You're
Oh,
welcome.
hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
Sure.
Let's see.
Kind of curious what we're gonna end up with now.
Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Alrighty. Ooh. What are we?
Well, Stanley, is this any better?
It's
At last, the one thing
Minecraft.
I've always desired. A game
And
I
I
had
still
absolutely nothing
cannot
to do with. But
jump.
is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley.
So
Will it ever be
I'm
enough?
stuck here.
Well, I'll
Can
say
I
this.
remove
I'm
some?
done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill
can't do
a greater
anything.
artistic purpose.
This is not a
Watch
game.
this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Fine, you build a house. Are you just gonna build it out of
This will
dirt?
go
It's really
here.
original.
No, here. And then... Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete.
Another fucking door.
I made
This
this,
is
Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel
This is a
ashamed
work of
at your
art.
own
This is the shittiest house you can possibly build in
But
Minecraft.
you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the
Oh yeah,
experience.
the inside
Please,
is probably
step
going to be a
inside
lot
and make
better.
yourself comfortable.
I kind of want to not listen again. Because so far it's just been improving the game. I mean, we went from a shitty office to the world of Minecraft. But I don't think anything is going to happen if I keep standing out here. So, fine. We'll just
Isn't it grand?
wait, no, I
Isn't
don't
it
want to be locked in.
perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond.
Well, that's-
Diamond
That's
everything.
sort of
yes,
better than
Come along,
dirt.
Stanley. We have to go mining.
See, there we go. Let's go mining. Down into the spooky
Oh
cave.
my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
No, I don't think I have a light. Wait. There's some coal over here. If you could just mine this for me, you can build me a torch. Mr. Narrator? No, we're just gonna move on into the spooky darky dark.
Oh,
Fine.
no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind.
It doesn't
I'm
really
looking
feel
for something
open-ended.
more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even
Ooh,
the
I hear a
diamonds
spider.
couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Alright. Wonder what he has in store for me this time. Hopefully something where I can actually do something. At least Dagren has a nice can of soda. Wait, that's not soda. Is this Portal? Yes!
I don't even know what this game is, but
Oh
I
my god,
love
this is
it.
such an improvement.
You trapped
Fuck
in a
yeah,
glass
I
box
love
with
Portal.
No way out,
Give me a Portal
listening
gun.
to me talk. Oh, it's inspired.
I'm gonna
I
listen to
couldn't
the
have done it
music.
any
It's
better
much better than your
myself.
voice.
What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure
And
it
I
out.
can actually pick up
Okay,
things
now
here.
I'm curious.
Awesome.
Let's go find out
Whee!
what the hell this
Ooh.
is.
Wait, where did this glass go? I'm not done throwing stuff around here yet. I didn't break that. Guess we'll just move on then. For the good of all of
It's
us.
a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
I know this puzzle. Just put the companion cube right
Genius.
over here. And the door's open. Next puzzle.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty.
Oh, come on.
I really don't care much to see you
Come
stumble
on.
through any more of these games.
Don't
And
be
I
a
highly doubt
dick.
you're any wiser for the experience.
Don't be a
Which is why,
dick.
rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but
Well,
as for me, I've had enough.
I've
So, why don't you
beaten
get cozy in
most
this
of it.
room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game, you can just sit there and let it ball up inside you for all eternity.
that's-
I don't need your advice.
That doesn't look
I
safe.
don't need your ratings. And I certainly don't need the validation of a man whose job is to push buttons. I think I'll just go about my business, making meaningful cultural contributions to the world. And perhaps every now and then, I'll think back to a man named Stanley who was objectively wrong in every decision he ever made. The thought won't last long.
You know,
Goodbye,
kind of
Stanley.
makes sense that
Good
he
luck
put
with
me
your
in
work.
Portal. 'Cause
And I sincerely hope that
He would have
everyone lives
really liked
happily ever
GLaDOS.
after.
and I like pissing off GLaDOS just as much as I like pissing off this narrator. Alright, I guess we have nowhere else to go but to fall to our death. Well, thanks a lot. Whee! And I'm not dead. That's good, I suppose. This looks a little bit funny. This feeling inside, I'm not one of those who can easily hide. Well, I suppose I can quite easily hide here because there's absolutely fucking no one around here. And it seems like there's nothing to do here except for jumping down again. But apparently I can survive jumping down long things now, probably because of my first fall. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Whee! I am falling man. With the power to fall into random... Did I fall through here? Because this doesn't really feel like I fell through here. Feels like I just randomly teleported. Wait, what was the door he wanted me to find earlier? I forgot. Is it 437? What's over here? I have to say, starting to miss the narrator now. Miss the narrator. I'm feeling a little lonely. And I'm back to where I started. Hello. Hi. Come on. This isn't funny anymore. What the hell am I supposed to do here? This looks like where I first made the choice to defy the narrator. Maybe he wants me to pick the right choice now in this crazy, weird, Demento world. What is this?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it.
Loneliness?
He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
You know what ended the dinosaurs?
I can wait.
The Ice Age. Wait, is that the actual quote? I don't know. Did I even see that movie? I'm pretty sure that I did. But I can't remember. Was that the one with the bad nipples? This is the one with the burp. Alright, let's see where he's going to put me in now. Maybe he's going to put me in Team Fortress. Maybe he's going to put me back at the start of the game. Fine. Guess I'm just going to have to listen more carefully to what he has to say now.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
It means that my
Stanley
co-workers
decided
are
to go to the
assholes.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright, let's go to the meeting room.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Because he doesn't want to end up in a shitty version of Minecraft again, where he can't actually dig anything. Wait, was this the door he wanted me to find earlier? I'm gonna click on this 20 times. Why is there duct tape on the floor? What kind of cheap ass office is this? I guess he doesn't really want me to click on this door. Fine. I'll keep on moving.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
No.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
But there's supposed to be an office party. I guess I missed the office party and everyone went home drunk. Let's see, what do people want? Things, money, more money, things, but with money to buy more things, grass. I actually do quite like grass. And this is a graph about pi, apparently. Oh. Wait, this doesn't say anything about the number of slides on this slide. How can there be more than one slide on a slide? There can only be one slide on a slide. It's the slide that we're talking about. These people really need to learn how to make PowerPoint stuff. Wait, why am I actually reading this stuff? Because I'm way too curious into boring office stuff. Or maybe you are. And these people are already into synergy, apparently. The future was yesterday, tomorrow is now. That makes no sense, but let's see what we're gonna do tomorrow. Complete today's unfinished agenda items right next day. Office people. Let's see what's in the broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Wait, did I lock myself in again? Oh, thank goodness. Alright.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Alright. I'm feeling compelled to listen this time. Wait. This staircase is the only way to get into this office? That seems kind of shitty. Oh well. Let's see what's over here. The executive bathroom, that is also locked. Fine, everything is locked here. But there never seems to be a keyhole anywhere.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
Hey, look, I have a
and
cursor.
so the boss had assigned it
And now I
an
don't.
extra
Now I do.
secret pin number.
What does this mean?
2845.
Wait,
But of
2845.
course, Stanley couldn't possibly have
No,
known this.
Stanley just pushes random buttons. And now everything blows up. No, it doesn't. Wait, what was the code? 2, 4...
Stanley just sat around twiddling his
8,
thumbs.
5?
Trying to... Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct combination. If he knew that yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Awesome. This is a lot shittier than this place. A piano. Can I play on this? No, I can't. Fine. I'll go into this shitty place. Ooh. This does not look safe. What's over here? Nothing. So I'll just push the button then, because Stanley likes pushing buttons. I still have the Portal theme in my head now.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Or
Why did he
Stanley's
feel
having a
this
stroke.
now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
Wait,
This
what had never
question
occurred to
would
him?
not go unanswered for long.
Alright. Let's see.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Or he escapes. Escape. Mind control facility. Escape. Mind controls. I kind of want to see where the game leads to. So, and I don't want to be reset to the start again. So, fuck it. We're just gonna do what the narrator says.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Ooh,
What
this is
horrible
kinda cool.
secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Yes, he did. And another button.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true
Alright.
nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers.
Peeking on us.
The lives of so
You
many
naughty,
individuals
naughty
reduced
people.
to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
So far, the only consequence to doing what I want is just being reset to the start of everything. It just means that I have no consequence in what I'm doing.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions
Alright,
had been
mind control
manipulated to
facility.
accept it blindly?
I thought it was just a massive peeking facility.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It
Never.
was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible?
No.
Had he truly spent his entire life
Just because someone can
utterly
see what I'm
blind
doing
to
doesn't
the
mean he can
world?
control what I'm doing.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating,
Just looks like
working,
triangle and
all of it
10.
monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Or so the narrator thought. But what he didn't know was that Stanley was going to use this machine for himself. Even though there's no one left to control anymore. System power. It already seems to be on, actually. Oh well. Let's see. Let's turn it on anyway.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Yes,
After
I
they kept
did.
you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yes. Yeah.
Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go. Turn the controls off and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that.
Well, I think I
I'm
already
afraid you
did.
don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this
But
pertinent.
I have mind
Stanley
control now.
suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine
okay.
is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode,
Whoa, that doesn't sound
eliminating
good.
the entire complex.
That doesn't
How
sound
long
good.
until detonation then?
Fortunately, I saw an escape. Just a
Say
few.
2 minutes.
Not too far.
Now
2
this is
minutes?
making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
No.
It's your time to shine. You
No.
are the star. It's your story.
I don't
want to
blow up.
Shape it to your heart's desires.
I don't wanna-
Oh, this is much
I don't
better
wanna-
than what I had in mind.
Fuck,
What a
another
shame
closed
we have
door.
so little time left to enjoy
Uh,
it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what
Push
precious moments each one of them is.
1,
More time to
2.
talk about you.
No.
about me.
Fuck, I should have
All
gone
the
through this
days.
door.
What
Damn
all
it.
this means. I
Damn it,
barely
damn it,
know
damn it,
where
damn it,
to
damn it.
start.
Where's another button?
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers
This is number
are?
5. Where's button
A
number
moment
3?
of solace before you're
I
obliterated.
feel like I have to press button
All
number
right,
3.
I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly
this button
what
number
happened
3?
to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine to
Yes.
set you free.
Button number 3.
Of course, that was
Alright.
merely in this instance of the
Right.
story. Sometimes when I tell
That's
it,
button number
I
4.
simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
Has the narrator been saying
Other
anything useful?
times,
Because I haven't
I
been
let the
listening.
office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone
4.
inside, or I let it burn to
I
a
don't know if
crisp.
this helps,
I
but
have
it
to say
seems to
this,
be
though,
the only
this
logical
version of
thing to
events
do.
has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's
was
quite
button 5.
rich. I almost hate to see it go.
Yes, I hate
And
to
I'm
see
sure
it go as
whatever
well.
I come up with on the next go around will be
We're gonna have a
even
next
better.
go. I don't
My
think so.
goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this
no,
so
no, no, no,
much.
no, 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 no,
You know
no.
what? The
I
hell
don't
with it.
want.
I'm going to put some
This is
extra
what I'm
time
gonna-
on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds.
Red
Stanley.
button?
Time doesn't
Wait,
grow on
I
trees.
saw a red button a little while ago.
Oh dear me, what's the
Here
matter,
it is.
Stanley? Is it that
Here,
you
I'm
have
just
no
gonna-
idea where you're
just gonna have
going
to
or what you're
press the-
supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when
Wait,
you saw
passcode?
that timer that
That's
something in this room was capable of turning it off?
Fuck.
Running from
No.
button to button, screen to
No.
screen, clicking on every little
Yes.
thing in this room.
Button 3. I have to
These
press button
numbered
3.
buttons. No, these
Button 3.
colored
Where was
buttons.
button
Or
3?
maybe
That was
this
button
big
4.
red button. Or
Button
this
3 was over
door.
here. I'm pretty sure.
Everything, anything,
Wait,
something
this one
here
says
will
button.
save
This
me.
one says button.
Why do
Fuck.
you say that, Stanley? That
Okay,
this
press
video
button
game can be
3.
beaten?
Then I go
One
back to the
soul?
screen and I said button
Do
3.
you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
No, I have no idea what my
Stanley.
purpose here is.
You're in for quite a
Oh,
disappointment.
calm down.
But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action
fuck.
moving along. It's just seconds ticking away
Fuck.
to death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene
Green
because I want
buttons.
to watch you
Green.
for every moment that you're
Green.
powerless.
Green.
To see you made
Green.
humble.
Green buttons.
This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm
I
going to
pressed
destroy
button
it
3.
first, so you can't.
What are these buttons?
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle.
Fuck, there's
30
nothing
seconds
for me
until a
to
big
do
boom
here.
and then nothing.
Wait, I haven't pressed
No
this button yet.
ending. Just you being blown
Uh,
to pieces. Will you cling desperately
fuck.
to your frail life? Or will you let it go peacefully?
Maybe I should go over here.
Make
Maybe-
it count.
maybe
Or
I'll be
don't. It's all the
just a
same.
little
to
bit
me.
safer.
All a part of the joke. And believe me,
I
I
don't
will
wanna
be
die.
laughing at every second
I
of
don't
your
wanna die.
inevitable life from the moment
wanna
we
die.
fade
You're
in
worse than
until
fucking
the moment I
GLaDOS.
say, happily
Son
ever
of a
after.
bitch! Am I dead now? Is this loading screen gonna end up at the start of the game again? That would be very anticlimactic. I didn't even see an explosion, just a bright white light. Although it did say it was a nuclear explosion. But shouldn't I see a mushroom cloud then? Or do you only see those? You only see those when you're far away, of course. We're at the start of the game again. Right, fine, I'll just do exactly what he wants me to do now.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now,
Wait, he
he
does
would
say
surely
something.
catch them. It was only a matter of time.
He just keeps saying something. Something different. Is that guy playing Patience? Or what? Fuck it. Just gonna rush to the ending now. Just to see what happens if you play the normal game.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yes. And then I go to the meeting room. Look at the boring
Yet there
slides.
was not a single person
no one
here
here.
either. Feeling a
Keep on
wave of
moving.
disbelief, Stanley decided to
Going
go
up to
up
my
to his
boss's
boss's office.
office.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs
Narrator
to his
can't keep up
boss's
with
office.
me. Fuck you, narrator. Gonna have to push the
Stepping
secret
into his
code.
manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
5.
What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud
4,
to
5.
nobody. He began wildly tearing through
2,
papers on the boss's desk, pulling
2,
books off
8,
the shelf,
4,
looking behind paintings. Stanley was
Yes.
in such a rush to get through the
Nice.
story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single
Nope.
minute to just
Alright,
let the
open up
narrator
door.
talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new
What?
age music.
I just want to get to the end. But alright, I guess this is sort of nice. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit more relaxed now.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley
Really?
calmly walked
So
forward.
quickly?
into the opened passageway.
Fine. Kind of starting to enjoy the new age music. It seems like this game knows everything I enjoy and takes it away from me. So, just gonna go run to the mind control facility and turn it off. I don't like these loading screens. We're going forward. Forward.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Exactly. Just doing exactly what you want me to do. But
The lights rose on an enormous room
yes,
packed with television screens.
I know.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the
mind
building,
control,
Stanley's co-workers,
evil.
the lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
But there are no
And
individuals
Stanley,
on these
one of them,
screens.
eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Push the button.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to
Oh
believe.
no,
It couldn't
can't
be true.
believe this.
Had
This
Stanley
can't be
really been
true.
under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
How do you manipulate emotions with television screens?
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control?
No.
Never. It was
That's
unthinkable.
why I kept doing
Wasn't
something
it?
else.
Was
But
it
then
even
you
possible?
screwed me over.
Had he truly spent his entire life
I guess the
utterly
mind control works
blind
because
to
I'm
the
doing what the
world?
narrator wants me to do now.
But here was the
Although,
proof. The heart
quicker.
of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions.
Wait, is
happy
this other
or
door open
sad
now?
or content.
Nope, it's still
Walking,
closed.
eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Red
And as the
button.
cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again
Yes.
exert its terrible power over
Stanley is
another
a hero.
human life. For he
What if I press
would
these buttons
dismantle
now?
the controls once and for all.
Oh well, let's dismantle the controls. What does it say there? I don't know. Ooh, danger. Electric shock risk. I don't like the sound of that. Turn this shit off. And it's black again. Just going back to blackness. Does this mean I'm dead again? Is this aquatic music? Did I beat the game? Is this it?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Yes, I am quite
Was it
certain.
over?
I hope so.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
I've unshackled myself from someone
yet,
else's commands by
even
doing
as the
exactly
immense
what
door
someone else
slowly
wants
opened,
me to do.
Stanley reflected on how many puzzles
Ah.
still lay unsolved.
Is that the message
Where had
this
his
game is trying to
co-workers
bring?
gone?
That no matter how much
had
you
he
try to
been
go your
freed
own
from the
way,
machine's grasp?
you
What
always
other
end up doing
mysteries
what
did
someone
this
else
strange
wants.
building hold?
Because
But as sunlight
because
streamed
the other
into the
person
chamber,
controls
he
everything.
realized none of this mattered to him. For
some
it
sort
was
of
not knowledge
philosophical
or even power
message
that
that I'm
he
missing?
had been seeking.
philosophical
happiness.
philosophy.
Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No
Yes, we
longer
just
would
have to
anyone
let
tell
go.
him where to go, what to do,
Let it
or how
go.
to feel.
Let it go.
Whatever life he lives, it
Yeah,
will
no.
be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
When it's open. And it's open.
Stanley
go.
felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
Ah,
feeling of
beautiful,
liberation,
shitty
The immense
outdoor
possibility
graphics.
of the new path.
I can understand
before
why they
him.
weren't for the whiteness
This was
now.
exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
I thought I was happy when I was pushing buttons. another loading screen. And there's never the end, there's never the end, there's never the end. Does this mean that we're going back to the start again? This better not be the start again. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Fuck you. This. Alright. I guess this is just what game does. Just loops me around, making this video way too long. So I'm just gonna end it here. And let me know if you guys enjoyed this, if you have any suggestions. Right now I'm just gonna quit the menu. Goodbye.